We have a very special guest here in the studio. She is a wonderful woman, and also she's related to Hilary.
She's my mom. This is Laura. And all this week we have invited our family in to share a Thanksgiving dish. So this morning it's my turn, and my mom is here with a dessert and more on our Thanksgiving traditions. Morning, Mom.
Good morning.
So we are talking about a cake that my great-grandmother made, right?
That's right. And she called it a dump cake because literally what you do is dump the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. Very simple. Very lovely cake for the holidays.
Yeah, really easy. And so I'm my mother's daughter in many ways, but not in the kitchen. Why am I not good at cooking and baking?
Well, you need a little bit more practice,
okay,
but
we'll have to do that.
This is a great opportunity. So.
Okay, so where do we start with?
Okay, so first of all, we've got the dry ingredients. In one bowl, 3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and a half a teaspoon of salt.
Okay, and then this other
Into the
bowl.
wet ingredients, which is 1.5 cups of sugar, a half a cup of brown sugar. You're going to go ahead and pour the oil in.
Okay.
We have 3 beaten eggs.
Did I do that right?
That's perfect.
All right,
Lovely
awesome.
pouring technique.
Thank you.
And now,
I didn't know there was a pouring technique.
we're going to free pour a little bit, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract.
And you're so good you can just guess that without
That's right.
a spoon. And then we're going to mix this
that
together.
all together.
Okay. And how difficult is it to make a cake from scratch? It doesn't
It's
seem
very
really that
simple.
hard.
As you can see, it's 2 bowls.
And why
Piece of cake. It's a piece of cake, Hilary.
Right, it's a piece
Literally.
of cake, Mom. Literally.
So
No.
I'm going to dump this in. You're going to just incorporate all that together. And when that is all mixed, we're going to add in 1 cup of diced walnuts and 3 cups of peeled, diced Granny Smith apples.
Okay, and that probably gives it a little crunch.
That
and adds
gives
to
it
the
a
taste.
crunch and gives you that good caramel apple flavor.
And great-grandma made this because it was super easy. You just literally
super
dump the
easy.
ingredients in a mix.
It's the easiest cake possible.
Okay, well, I'm not a great
That's
mixer.
okay,
but-
that's good.
Okay, TV magic, and we have the cake made.
Well, that goes into
Voila.
a 10-inch bundt pan, and it bakes at 325 degrees for about an hour and a half. Test it after an hour and 15 just to see how it is. You don't want to over bake it, but it's literally the easiest cake.
And
now,
then the icing.
The caramel icing is absolutely the best. It is 1.5 cups of brown sugar, 2/3 cup of cream, and 2 cups of powdered sugar.
Okay.
Put it into a mixer, just mix it up. You're going to put it on the cake. You're doing a great job there. Lovely frosting technique.
Thank you. What is the frosting technique, by the way?
Well, usually you frost the sides and then the top, but you can do it. You're doing a great job.
Okay,
So
either way.
keep
Thank
up
you
the
for
good
confidence,
work.
Mom. Okay, and then over here we have some traditions that we do every year. So we wanted to share these with you in case you might want to add them to your
Yes.
family tradition. So what is the thankerchief?
So the thankerchief is a tradition that we started a couple years ago where we take it's a little regular hanky, you write thankerchief on it, and either before or after dinner, we pass it around, and as it goes from person to person, we talk about what we're thankful for, like our wonderful family,
the
great
food we're eating,
food,
the cake we're
and
baking.
our lovely friends.
Awesome, Mom.
It's a lot of fun, and all ages can participate in that.
Yep. And then we also have these little place settings. They're little pumpkins, and you write your name on them.
Yeah, we like to use those as our little place cards. So we'll put everyone's name on these little decorative gourds and put one by everybody's table.
Cool. And then, of course, this is just a pretty centerpiece that we have.
Yes.
So, Mom, thank you so much. And we're also going to top
gonna
this
finish
off with
the
some
cake
flowers
with
because my mom's actually a great gardener as well. She basically does everything. I
There we
can't.
go.
I could never be
Voila.
as great as you are,
Happy
Mom. Thanks so much
Thanksgiving.
for coming on. Love you. And to get this delicious recipe, go to fox45now.com and click on Fox 45 in the morning. This is delicious. I wish I could say I made it all
great.
myself.
It's great with coffee too.
Yes. Ooh, I
Let's
almost.
light up the plate.
All right, Chris, we're going to toss it to you. See this?
I could have done nothing to save that, but I still reached out. I was like, no. I don't think the flowers are edible, but I still might try them. That looks fantastic. Great to have you both in here.